There are plenty of people in the world who think that an expensive education, or even a basic education, is the key to success in most if not all areas of life. But just because someone hasn't had the access to such an education, or never had the money to pay for it, doesn't mean they don't have the ability to do great things. Here are the mind-blowing 10 presents you. 10 uneducated people who changed history. Number 10. Ed Doc Ricketts. While his nickname may have been Doc, Ed Ricketts dropped out of college to pursue his love of marine ecology instead. Having surveyed most of the western coast of North America and having written many seminal books, Ricketts pioneered terms like ecosystem and habitat and is still recognized as an ecological authority today. Number 9. Orville and Wilbur Wright. You probably remember hearing about the Wright brothers when you were younger. They were the guys who built the first flyable airplane. What you probably didn't know is that neither of the Wright men graduated high school. Number 8. Steve Jobs. One of the most recognizable names of the 21st century, you know Steve Jobs as the mastermind behind the mega company Apple. He went to college for one semester, but he didn't study what you might guess. He took classes in calligraphy, Shakespeare, and modern dance. Number 7. Jerry Mock. While Amelia Earhart is the name that usually comes to mind when you think of history-making aviatrixes, Jerry Mock is the name that you should know when it comes to women that fly planes. A housewife and college dropout with her only 750 hours of flight practice, Mock did what Earhart was never able to accomplish. She was the first woman to make a solo plane flight around the globe. Number 6. Sequoyah. For most of his adult life, Sequoyah, born Cherokee Indian, was a self-taught silversmith. But in 1821, he became the first and only person who independently developed an entire writing system, developed for the Cherokee language. After his system was completed, the literacy rates of his people rose higher than that of the white settlers in less than 5 years. Number 5. Mary Anning. While movie franchises like the Indiana Jones and Jurassic Park have led people to believe that having a PhD is crucial to removing ancient artifacts from the ground, Mary Anning put that myth to rest long before these movies existed. An 18th-century self-taught amateur paleontologist, Anning's contributions to the field include the discoveries of Ichthyosaurus, Plesiosaurus, and Pterodactylus fossils. Number 4. Gregor Mendel. In the incredibly complex field of genetics, people believe Gregor Mendel to be the father of this modern branch of science. Strangely enough, Mendel wasn't a scientist at all. He was a monk who loved gardening and happened to notice how his sweet pea plants inherited traits from their parent plants. Number 3. Henry Ford. A pole star of automotive history, the name Ford is still recognizable long after Henry Ford invented the assembly line and started making beloved and reliable motor vehicles. Although he was saddled with great fortune and responsibility, Ford never had a formal education. His father raised him to take over the family farm. Number 2. John McConnell Black. Until the age of 48, John McConnell Black, a native Scotsman, was a pretty unassuming reporter. Just before he hit 50, Black quit his day job so he pursued his love of Australian plant life. Entirely self-trained, he recorded and registered 2,430 plant species and is considered one of the greatest botanists of all time. Number 1. Quentin Tarantino. Having 2 Oscars to his name, Quentin Tarantino is widely recognized as one of the most important filmmakers of the modern movie era. And yet, unlike a lot of writers/directors out there, Tarantino never went to film school. He was a high school dropout who learned his trade from watching as many movies as he could while working at a video rental store. I hope you all liked the video. For more mind-boggling videos on the top bizarre topics, subscribe to our channel. Also, don't forget to comment your recommendations and comments below. Have a great day.